I'm on Pass Mountain Loop Trail, Usery Park, Arizona. There's a reason I'm up here. This is the trail that I spent a large portion of my training on last year, getting ready for the Grand Canyon, rim to rim to rim. This year, I've decided I'm going back to the canyon again, rim to rim to rim. There's a group of people that are going to be going. In fact, all of the people who went last year are also going back. And I've recruited a few other friends that are going to be going with us. Oh wow, check that out. I want to show you this backdrop. It's pretty sweet. So it's January the 18th, Friday afternoon, or Friday late in the day. I think it's like 5:30 or something like that. The sun's going down. And this is training hike number 2. So last week I was here and early in the morning, about a little after 5 o'clock, and I did the whole trail in the dark with my headlamp. It was awesome. So last year I was able to do it, barely, 20 hours, 38 minutes. This year, my goal is to do that hike, rim to rim to rim, in 16 hours. And you might say, what in the world are you thinking? That's impossible. You want to shave 4 hours, 4.5 hours off last year's time? That's like half a work day, right? Well, that's exactly why I need to do it, because it sounds insane. It sounds crazy. It sounds, you know, in some ways it sounds impossible. Considering what I did last year, that's a massive leap. Aren't you supposed to set realistic goals? Well, sure, but to an extent, I think that your goals should also be something you have to really reach for. And for me, if it doesn't sound just a little bit impossible, then it's not really that appealing. It's not that exciting to me. I know that I'm going to have to dig deep. I'm going to have to be disciplined. I'm going to have to work hard. And I'm going to have to transform myself to a person that can do that. So the journey is, the appeal to me is becoming that person. And I think that's just exciting. It's like an adventure. And the one thing that I've learned over time is the bigger your goal, the harder you have to work, the deeper you have to go into yourself. And it seems like I feel like the greatest happiness, some of the greatest happiness that we can have is by learning more about who we are and what we're capable of. If you dig deep into your psychology, deep into your emotional well, deep into what you're capable of, you find out that you're more capable than you think you are. And what you'll find after all that digging is a well of happiness. It's pretty awesome. The other thing that I've found is that if you're setting a very big goal, a challenging physical goal, right, like an athletic goal, the harder it is, the longer it takes to achieve, the more you have to do, the more you improve in several different areas. What I mean by that is you don't just improve physically, you improve mentally, you improve emotionally, and you even improve spiritually. All those areas. The harder it is, the deeper you go into each of those areas. And I find that very appealing. I find that very fascinating. So what I've decided to do is, as I'm training, I'm going to be making videos. I'm going to be doing like a video journal of this training. You know, when preparing for the Grand Canyon last year, I searched for information. And I was watching trail running videos. I was looking over the internet. I was trying to find good information on preparing specifically for the Grand Canyon, rim to rim to rim. And I have to say that I didn't find a lot in the way of how-to, right? So one of my hopes is that I could, you know, share some information with you. And potentially, I plan to put together some how-to videos. I am not an expert, I'm not a professional, but I have some experience. I have experience in failing. So I know what not to do. I know how to fail because I've done it. And I also have the experience of adjusting my approach, for looking at, you know, what's working, what was working, what wasn't working, changing my approach, recommitting, digging deep, coming up with a better plan, searching for new information, putting it all together, and ultimately succeeding. So I feel like I can share with people some information that could be helpful, how to succeed in doing this. So I hope to do that. And this year, I'm going to gain new information because I'm going to, through, once again, uncharted territory. I don't know if I could do it in 16 hours. I think I can, but there's this little bit of fear, this little bit of anxiety, this little bit of, you know, unknown. And that's why I have to do it. I have to go. I have to see what I'm capable of. I have to look through that, you know, open that door and see what's inside. And I'm excited about the adventure. I'm excited about the challenge. I'm excited about the personal growth that I'm going to gain from having to be disciplined, having to go into the unknown, right, for me. And I'm hoping to share that with anybody that's interested. One of the reasons I'm making this video and putting it out there is to hold myself accountable. I want to put some pressure on myself to follow through because the training is quite a bit of a commitment. It's hard. It's hard to get up at 4 in the morning and run for 2 hours. It's hard to do that day in and day out, you know, week in, week out. It's hard to sacrifice time on Saturdays to go hiking. Not just one Saturday, 2 Saturdays, but many Saturdays. I have planned to go every Saturday between now and May. It's January right now. This channel is really, it's a personal development channel, but I like to, you know, use real life experiences to illustrate concepts and ideas and principles on, you know, personal development, and hopefully some of those things can be inspiring and motivating to other people to want to get out there, push outside of your comfort zone, see, you know, find a little bit more about what life has to offer. And I find that the greatest joys come from discovering more about who you are and what you're capable of. I have to tell you, last year, as I did that hike, that was one of the best days of my entire life. You know, I've had some really good days, and that certainly ranks up there very, very high. So I hope you tune in. I hope you, you know, gain something from this. If you're interested in doing the Grand Canyon, whether it's rim to rim, or rim to river to rim, or rim to rim to rim, or any other, you know, big sort of physical goal or challenge or any goal that you have, hopefully we can use this experience as a metaphor on how to set really big goals, break them down into small pieces, make a plan, focus on your why, and follow through and achieve. So it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. I hope that you come with me on this journey, and I will check back with you in the next video. I'm not sure when that's going to be. I'm not going to commit to a schedule. I'm just going to go make these as I go, and hopefully, you know, there'll be some things will have, you know, some of these videos will add value to whoever's interested. This is just a beautiful place up here, man.